Hello, everybody. This is Dee from Dee's Cute and Crafty, and today is July 31st, and it is my last Christmas in July video of the series that I've been doing. This is video number 7 in that series, so series number 7. We're going to jump right into it. I'll be using some paddle wire, some jute cord, 3 of the Dollar Tree MDF boards to cut my shapes. You guys have seen me cut shapes on my channel often, and I do everything by hand. I've got some tumbling tower blocks. We're not going to use those. I have a snowflake, some various pieces of greenery, bits and bobs, that bell from Hobby Lobby, and I use some of this frosted greenery and some of this pine garland to make this little wreath that you see sitting right there. That rusted bell came from Hobby Lobby, if I didn't tell you that, and this fabric came from the Dollar Tree. So I like to take MDF board. I use my wire cutters. I use my X-Acto knife and a hand sander to get my shapes cut out after I trace them out on the MDF board. So that's what you see here. I'm using the same paint colors I've been using, the Anita's Black, the Apple Barrel in white, and also in orange. And I'm going to be using some actual makeup blush. So we're going to start out by getting my pieces painted. We are making a snowman, one that will stand on his own. So I'm going to paint the brim of the hat black, the actual top of the hat black, and his boots black. And then his body and his face will be white, of course. So here you see me sanding his boots down. I love anything rustic and distressed and weathered, so that's why I do it. I have a little tag sign that I cut out as well and painted black. And I'm taking my white marker from Dollar Tree and I'm writing Burr on it. And then on the brim of the hat, I'm going to write, Baby, it's cold outside. I already have my little holes punched into my MDF pieces because I'm going to use some Dollar Tree paddle wire to attach everything together. I will be using hot glue and wood glue as well, but I just feel like this piece will be more secure using the paddle wire. And you'll see that in a minute because my little boots are going to pop off because I did not wire them in the beginning, but I am going to wire them in this video just to make sure everything stays put. You guys, thank you so very much. I cannot express my gratitude enough for all of the views that these snowman videos in this series has been getting. You guys are amazing. I am blessed to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you for choosing Dee's Cute and Crafty. I'm so glad you like the channel, and I hope that you will share it out with your friends and family. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on another cute and crafty DIY with Dee. And if you've been watching, kind of sitting in the shadows, just kind of taking a peek at what's going on, and you keep coming back, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and become part of the cute and crafty family. I would love to have you here. To all my ride or dies, the ones who have been with me since the very beginning, I love you bunches and bunches. Thank you. Thank you for always showing up. You guys, this little guy came out so cute, and I'm only doing 2 today, but this one is hands down my absolute favorite of the 2 that I'm going to bring you. You guys, as always, comment down below. Let me know which one is your favorite of the 2. It was hard to choose, but this one stole my heart. So I've got everything wired down the way I want it. I'm taking this fabric from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to take a big, thick, well, not thick, but a wide piece of it because I want to scrunch it and bunch it and give this scarf a little bit of texture. Here you see me wiring those boots down. I'm taking my tool called an awl and I'm just punching little holes in so I can wire my boots down because they popped off. Even with wood glue and hot glue, they popped off anyway. So this way I know that they're going to stay on. So I'm going to take my little carrot nose and I'm going to hot glue that down. Get everything in place so I know how high up to bring the fabric for the scarf. I want it to come up on his face so it looks like it's covering his mouth because he's got everything all covered up because it's so cold outside. So just hot gluing this down. I'm going to flip it over and cut off any excess that I don't need and then continue to hot glue the fabric to the back. Now I'm going to take some more of that fabric and make my little tails that you see when you tie a scarf in a knot. Just trying to figure out what side do I want this to be on, right or left. So I'm just kind of playing with it, getting everything the way I want it. You guys, this would be cute as a craft kit to have all the pieces already cut out and ready to go, all of the embellishments in the kit, and then you just ship it out and you guys can create your own snowman. And that's something that I am thinking about doing, but it won't happen for a while because I need to retire. I need to retire before I can start doing craft kits and things like that. I barely have enough time to get my videos up, so I know I will not have enough time to get these kits all cut out and ready to go. But it is a thought, and it is something that I think I want to do in the future. So now that I've got my scarf all together and on, I'm just going to take that little tag and my bell and run it through some jute cord and tie it around the scarf. Now I'm going to take a few pieces of the jute cord and make some little tassels on the end of the scarf. It's giving it that farmhouse rustic vibe that I absolutely love. Just taking another piece of ribbon and covering up that jute, making sure that it stays in place. Trimming it up a little bit. And now I'm going to take my blush and give this little guy some rosy cheeks. And I didn't do a lot. On camera, you can't see it as well, but in person, you can see it. Now I'm going to take my pencil and just pencil on his eyes. And then I'll go back with my black Sharpie and also my white marker from Dollar Tree and give his eyes a little bit of light with that white marker. And now we're just going to figure out how we want the hat to sit. And I always sit my hat to the side. Well, most of the time I set it to the side. I just like that look. I just think it just adds something to it. So I always kind of tilt it to the side. I'm going to take my Arrow stapler, ARROW, that I got from either Home Depot or Lowe's for under 20 bucks. And I am going to staple that hat onto the head. And then the brim, I was going to staple it, but I opted for hot glue and wood glue instead. Now I'm going to take that green plaid fabric and cut a sash and just hot glue that around the hat. This little guy, oh, I can't get over how cute he is, you guys. Definitely my favorite. Just going to take some greenery, and I wasn't sure how much I wanted to use, so I always like to place things down first and then decide before I actually glue them on. And I decided that less was more, so I got rid of the berries, I got rid of that lighter colored greenery, and I just kept the pine frosted greenery and the snowflake. Here he is, you guys, all done and ready to be displayed. I did a little bit of just detail work on the boots and on his nose by just adding some little white lines on there just to give it some shadowing. And I did go back and put some little bows on his boots using that jute cord, and that just tied everything together. And he is adorable. I ended up using if I didn't tell you, I'm not sure if I did or not, a big Dollar Tree block in the back instead of the tumbling tower blocks. I used one of the big blocks because the tower blocks wouldn't hold them up. They were too flimsy. Moving on to DIY number two, I'm going to be using one of these little scarecrow hats that are brand new at Dollar Tree right now for fall. My Anita's acrylic black paint. I have some of this berry kind of, what is it? Oh my goodness, I can't think. I'm drawing a blank. It's not scatter, it's bowl filler. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's been a long day. So I'm going to use some of this Christmas color bowl filler. I have a piece of scrap buffalo check ribbon, some of my scrap scarf material. I have those wood rings from Dollar Tree and some neutral color or natural color wood beads from Walmart. And then I have some wood slices from Hobby Lobby and some greenery little bits and bobs. And I have a small white ornament that I'll be using as well. So we're going to start out by taking your largest wood ring. We're going to hot glue 4 beads on there. And definitely, you guys, use wood glue for this. I'm using hot glue for filming purposes so it can hold together quickly and you guys can see the end result instead of waiting for wood glue to dry. But if you want this to be a permanent piece, use your wood glue. So I just put 4 beads on the wood ring, and then I place a wood ring on top, 4 beads more, place a wood ring on top, and I just keep doing that until I get the height that I want. And I make sure that I do the beads, the first one you do 4 beads, and then the second one you don't stack the beads, you go in the middle of the next ring where there isn't a bead. And I know that probably didn't sound right, but that's the best way I can explain it. So I hope you can see what I'm talking about with that DIY. And now I'm going to take my 2 pieces of wood round, taking the smaller piece and hot gluing it and wood gluing it to the bottom of the bigger piece to make a stand for my ringed snowman to stand on. Then when I got to the top of my rings, I took 2 of the small ones, hot glued them together because I needed a little more space for the neck to place my scarf. I ended up taking some acetone nail polish remover to get the black word joy off of this white ornament. And then I painted it with the white apple barrel paint. And now I'm just taking my little piece of sweater material and attaching my scarf. This one was quick and easy, and I think it's like my 4th wood ring snowman that I've made since I started my series. I've just been, trying to come up with a lot of different ways to use those wood rings to make snowmen. So I think I did okay. I came up with 4. You guys, if you can come up with anything else, please let me know because I'm still going to be crafting this again for Christmas. So if you guys got any ideas on how I can do a different one, I will be glad to try it out. So now that I've got my scarf on, I'm going to put on that little burlap hat, which is perfect for this. I added my buffalo check ribbon to make a sash, just some scraps that I had. And now I'm taking this vase filler. I'm picking out the pieces that I want. I wanted this to be rustic and neutral. So I'm going to use a little bit of greenery, and then I'm going to use one of the pine cones and a little piece of that red berry. Just cutting this down a little bit. It was a little bit too big. And then I'm just going to hot glue it down. I'm going to go back in with my apple barrel matte white paint, and I'm going to dry brush this a little bit, and it's a rough dry brush. You guys don't have to dry brush if you don't like that. You could leave these wood rings in the neutral color that they are, or you can actually paint them a solid white. You guys know I love to dry brush everything, so that's why I did it. I love the look of it. So I have a little piece of one of the foam carrots, the tiny foam carrots from Easter. I just cut a little piece off of that to give my snowman his carrot nose. I'm going to go in with my Sharpie and give him some eyes. And I thought about doing his mouth, but I said, nope, let's do pencil first. In case I mess it up, I can erase it and start over. So now I'm going to give him his little mouth with the Sharpie. And I just have some little pieces of Dollar Tree floral, any floral that has stems on it or, branches on it. I just cut it down to make it fit what I want. So we're going to give this snowman some little arms. And here he is. Now we're going to dry brush. And this little guy is ready to be displayed. He is cute as a button, and I love him as well. Here is finished DIY number 2 and the last one in this video. I think both snowmen came out really, really cute. I love the rings. I'm going to turn him around for you guys so you can get a good look at him. He's just fun and festive and so cute. And I am just so pleased you guys are saying that you're going to recreate some of these if you can find the supplies. Some of you already have all the supplies. And that is just the best compliment ever when I do something and you love it so much that you want to make it for your home as well. It's just a wonderful feeling. So here is the final reveal of both snowmen that I've created for you guys today. You guys, if you like this content and you've been enjoying my series, please go ahead and give it a big fat thumbs up. That lets YouTube know that you've been enjoying it and that you like it, and they push me out a little bit more so other people can see it and enjoy it as well. It helps my channel grow, and I am greatly appreciative of everything you guys do, for watching, for commenting, the thumbs up. Thank you so much. It really helps. You guys, as always, be blessed, stay safe, and until I see you in my next one, I hope I've inspired you to craft something beautiful today, you guys. Bye.